Okay, welcome to the first annual Universities of Shady Grove Hospitality Dessert Challenge. We have 3 amazing contestants and 2 judges we're going to discuss in 1 second. So, what are they going to be judged on? The criteria is 5-fold. They're going to be judged on the appearance of the dessert. They're going to be judged on how they plate the dessert. The taste, obviously got to taste good. The texture and the composition. These 3 contestants were selected through a video process, and our judges determined that these were the 3 best desserts for today. So we're really excited. So what happens if you win? The winner is going to get $2,500 that they can use for their baking company or whatever they like with that money. And then they're going to have 1 night of their choosing where they're going to be able to sell their dessert at Potomac Pizza. And those proceeds will go to them, and 10% will be donated to their charity or school of their choice. So we're really excited to have you. So let's get to these amazing judges. Our first judge is Paul Suplee. He's a senior lecturer at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. He owns his own hospitality management company that runs the award-winning restaurant Boxcar 40. He is a member of the American Culinary Federation and a 2-time recipient of the President's Medallion and a 2-time recipient of the ACF Achievement of Excellence Award. He uses his entrepreneurial mindset in all his cooking materials, and he served 4 years in the U.S. Marine Corps. Please welcome Judge Paul Suplee. Our second judge is Adam Greenberg, president and founder of the Restaurant Zone, which operates over 8 restaurants in the D.C. area: Potomac Pizza, Bagels and Grinds, and College Park Grill. He has over 26 years' experience in the restaurant industry and has established himself as a leader in this community. He gives back to many charities and communities, and he's vice chair at the Bullis School. He's president of the Potomac Chamber of Commerce. He has been awarded several awards in his giving nature of the Service Guild Business Person of the Year, Potomac Chamber of Commerce Person of the Year, and the Cabin John Volunteer Fire Department Community Partnership. Please welcome Adam Greenberg. Our first contestant is Talia Costa, who brought lemon squares. Talia, can you please stand? Please welcome Talia to the stage. Yep, go ahead and grab your food. I'm going to hand my mic to the judges, and she's going to present her food to them.
So I made lemon squares. They're pretty straightforward, pretty simple. The background, I guess, behind it. So I'm part Italian, and before you're excited, I don't speak any Italian. But my grandma, she would always make things in the kitchen, and like most Italians, they don't like you being in the kitchen with them. So this was kind of like a trial by error. And it's super simple. There's lemon, flour, butter. So it's a really easy dish, and I hope that you guys like it. It's very delicious.
Okay, I'll go first. Looks as it should. Definitely lemon bar. And this is one of my absolute favorite desserts, as simple as it is. It's just, the components are perfect. The crust is great. So what kind of flour did you use?
I think it was organic, like from
All
Giant.
purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love lemon squares, and I'm actually a chocolate guy, but lemon squares are like, anything sweet, anything with sugar works for me. These look great. They taste great. One of our friends recently has made us trays of lemon squares, and so big fan. Thank you.
Well done. Great. Thank you, Talia. Our next contestant is Lynn Stache. He's going to do Crumambouche. All right, awesome. as Lynn gets it, we're excited for this because I've never tasted this, so I'm looking forward to tasting this as well.
Yes. Hello. So I made a croquembouche. It is a French dessert. Basically, it is a cream-filled pastry with caramel wrapped around it. I've been baking for about 10 years now, following my mom around the kitchen, you know, always in the way, trying to pick up every skill she has. And I'm not a fan of cooking, don't love it, but baking, I just can't get enough. It's just the messiness, and then getting it right is just the best feeling in the world.
As I said before, it has sugar in it. I'm a big fan of sugar. It looks great. I am a fan of this dessert. You know, it's a remnant of like a profiterole and stuff like that. So I think it looks fantastic and it tastes really good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is one of my favorite things to do for Christmas time. So do you do this during the holidays?
No, I actually just started trying it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So spun sugar is nice.
Thank you.
The pastry cream is great. The flavor of the profiterole is good. I don't know if it was overdone, but it was a little tough. But other than that, this is like a beautiful presentation, and you really should do this for the holidays and make it about this big and about that tall. And yeah, it's wonderful. It's a really nice job.
Thank you.
Awesome job. Okay, our final contestant is Caitlin Loren. And she's going to bring the dark chocolate bliss balls.
All right, I'm Caitlin. I made these in collaboration with All Cap Specialty Mushrooms. So this has mushroom powder in it, chaga mushroom powder. And we just wanted to try it out, show the versatility of mushrooms. I love their company, what they're doing. They're really trying to just show like what you can do with mushrooms. And this is food sustainability. So this is what we did.
Are these all the same?
So there's the dark chocolate, and then the red one is rolled in beet powder, and then the green one is matcha.
Okay.
And it's not awkward at all sitting up here and eating.
So the balls are all the same, they just have the
Yes.
different
Yeah.
powders on them. Okay.
So I absolutely love the concept of this. You know, sustainability is one of the biggest issues in our industry. You know that, I know that. And mushrooms, especially the adaptogenic mushrooms, are becoming very popular, very prevalent in the industry across the board. It's unique. You can definitely taste some mushrooms in there. But I love the concept. I really do.
They're fantastic. Thank you. I like the 3 different types, really rich, and the sustainability, is great. Thank you.
Okay. Whoa. Right now, the judges are going to take some time. They're going to spend a couple minutes discussing it. In fact, Catherine, can you take them back there while they discuss it. We're going to give away a couple prizes, and then we're going to talk to the contestants to understand what inspired them to make this. So Catherine's going to lead you right back there. So we have graciously $25 gift cards from Potomac Pizza, which Adam's going to give each one to the contestants, because awesome work. And then we have two giveaways of $25 gift cards of Potomac Pizza. So the first question is, Twitter has a new owner. Who is the new owner of Twitter? Elon Musk is correct. Well done. Thank you. The second one to win the Potomac Pizza gift card is, who was the founder of Apple Computer? Yes. Steve Jobs. Well done. There you go. Great job. And the last one we will give to Jeff for organizing this event. So thank you very much, Jeff and Steve. You guys are great. Yes. Thank you. So quick questions. What inspired you to put mushrooms in dessert?
Well, actually, Felipe and Franz, the owners of All Caps Specialty Mushrooms, it was their idea. They came to me and they were like, let's try something with mushrooms. So.
And what was your first impression? What? Sorry. What was your first impression? Come on up here. What was your first impression they said when we want to put mushrooms into a dessert? What did you think?
No way.
No way. That's a good answer. But did you try it? Have you eaten it?
Yeah, I have. They're actually pretty good. I like them. So.
Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, next contestant, come on up. So how about you? You said you've been baking for quite a while. When did you start?
I think when I was about like 10 or between 10 and 13.
Awesome. And what did the parents say when they saw you cooking in the kitchen?
My mom, of course, when it comes to things like that, she's always so supportive. My dad, he doesn't really like me baking that much, but he'll still encourage me to do things that brings me joy.
Awesome. Do you have inspirations to become a baker, full-time baker?
Oh, I would love to.
Great. Well, your plate looks delicious. What inspired you to make that?
Honestly, I just like trying new things. Before the croque and bouche, I made croissants for the first time. That was definitely a challenge. But, you know, the baking, the messiness it brings, but the total gratification it brings also at the end when you get that finished product is everything.
Love it. That's awesome. Thanks. And our final contestants, Talia, if you could come on up. So you said you have Italian roots, right? So did your parents make a lot of these types of desserts or foods?
So the Italian is on my mom's side. She didn't inherit much of the cooking, but it was my grandma who did a lot of it, so.
Awesome. Did you watch your grandma make dishes at home?
Yeah, so the way that it was set up is like you weren't allowed to be in the kitchen, so I would be kind of behind it, and anytime I would come in, and like even if it was just like whisking something, she's like 4'9", a little arthritic, and she would just kind of stumble over and be like, no, it's okay, it's okay. So it was just a lot of watching.
Awesome. And this lemon squares, is that your recipe, or is that your grandma's, or where'd you learn to make lemon squares?
So she didn't write down the recipe. She's still alive, thank God. But it was like a family friend. So it was like I would share what I knew, and she gave me what she's written down. So it was like a combination, but it's like a super simple recipe.
Awesome. Great. Thank you very much. We also have two special guests here that want to talk about USG programs. If you could come up and talk a little about the UMES hospitality. Come on up real briefly. It's a great program. Montgomery County is full of hospitality, and we'd love to learn more about UMES hospitality.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so happy to see everyone here. You know, that was a pleasure to be able to put together this event together. I'm here representing University of Maryland Eastern Shore, but today I'm just going to pass over to my regional director, Dr. Lee. She's here. Dr. Lee.
It's okay. So just real quickly, if someone were to go through your program, what would they learn, and what would be what would they learn afterwards, and what would they be able to do after they've gone through the hospitality program?
Obviously, this is a degree program, and you know, this is you want to talk about a little bit about curriculum, like food sanitation and American cuisine, international cuisine, and things like that, and some of the curriculums that we have.
Just to give you kind of broad idea about our program, the hospitality program is a broad industry with 4 different segments: the lodging, the food and beverage, the recreation, and the transportation. So we have at Shady Grove, our bachelor program prepares students for a bachelor degree in hospitality and tourism management. We are a transfer credit program, meaning that all our students, they come from Montgomery College, local community college. So what we do is, when you have your associate degree, you come to us, we do some kind of evaluation. After the evaluation, we kind of decide, where you have to go. So basically, this is what we have here. Yeah.
I just want to say that I had a chance to, we have a program here and also in Hagerstown as well, and of course in the Princess Anne. I had a chance to visit our Hagerstown campus, and we have a fantastic kitchen facility there, and there's a caterer who's using that kitchen. And I spoke with her, and she was showing me her schedule, and it was like so full. And she said she can't find the people to work, right? So this is obviously industry in demand, and we need a lot of people in this industry. So I'm just so excited to be offering not just a program, but actually a degree in hospitality management, which has so many different tracks that you can go in as a career. And I'm just like so excited to see this young, woman, preparing this dessert. It's just very, very wonderful. So thank you for letting us be part of this event today.
And also, I want to add something. We have some kind of great partnership with industry professionals, with a lot of, internships, scholarships. So when you decide to join our program, most of our students, they graduate debt-free. Think about it.
Thank you. Awesome. What a great opportunity. Thank you both. We also are, when you look and research, what are the opportunities? What is the chance to build a pop-up, to build a restaurant? We have someone here to talk about research opportunities and what that looks like and what USG offers in terms of really understanding who your competitors are, what the opportunities are. There's a wonderful program here at USG, a wonderful opportunity to learn from you guys.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Greta, and I'm one of the librarians over in Preedy Library, and I actually support the hospitality management program. And so I've gone into Hippolyte's classes, Professor Mufalo. I've gone into them a few times, and I've presented to the students and informed them on the various resources that are available to them, and making sure that they know what's out there, what's available, how to use it, why do you need to use it, what's beneficial for them. And can I put a side note in from my personal, on a personal note here, sorry, I've got to do it, it's part of me. I've always been interested in doing a lot of marketing and promotion and things like that. That's always kind of been my interest. So a few years back, my husband and I decided to change our careers completely. I actually had taken an early retirement from another job 6 years ago or so, and so brought me here to USG, which is great. But between him and I, we started a food business, and I can certainly agree that the #1 problem is staffing. There are just not enough people out there who want to work and are good at what they do. And the pastry side of it too, croquant bouche was one of his specialties, croissants and things like that. And it's so hard to get really good people to work. And it's not just doing the baking and everything. There's other sides of it. There's the purchasing, the buying. I know there's a purchasing class, which I think is really, really essential. And I hear all the stories he comes back and tells me about. So he has a company called Taste of Montreal. So I'll say it, we're Canadian, and we started this pop-up poutine and pop-up patisserie food trucks. We have 2 food trucks, a food trailer. Again, getting the food, due to COVID, the cost of everything has gone up so much, right? And it's just really hard to coordinate everything. And when I see those classes that talk about food purchasing, the production and all of that, and I'm thinking, this is just such an essential skill for anyone. And if he could get graduates of this program to come and work for him. I mean, he would right now love to have a manager, someone who's a little bit more experienced that can come in there and just kind of take charge and knows the whole business. And again, from my role here at USG, I see those courses and I think, you know what? Yes, every one of those courses are a real beneficial experience to go into the workforce. So great program here. Spread the word. We need more students. We need more people out in the workforce. Thank you.
So the judges are almost complete. They're going to come around and announce the winners. But as a side note, after this, we have plenty of desserts from these three amazing chefs. We also have pizza coming from Adam Greenberg from Atomic Pizza. So please stick around afterwards to sample the desserts and pizza. I know I will, so please stick around if you can. She is writing, as we speak, the name of the winner. Catherine, are they coming? Sure. Thanks. By the way, our role, we work with the Entrepreneurship Lab. The Entrepreneurship Lab here at Universities of Shady Grove. Every month, we do these kind of opportunities. Last month, we had a hackathon for diversity and inclusion. The winner won $5,000. This month, we're doing hospitality. And next month, we'll be doing an age tech competition to come up with solutions for those senior citizens and longevity. So we're really excited. Anyone in the USU community can participate. That next event is December 9th. So we're really excited about that. And then we have the Equity Incubator. The Equity Incubator is a great opportunity for businesses in this area who are minority or female run to learn and grow their businesses. There's an application process. We accept 30 teams in the fall. We will accept another 30 this spring. There's about 60 applicants. And then next fall, we will have 100 teams going through this process. And the results are great. So we're really excited and help many people in the community. Bakers, welcome. We have hospitality teams as well. We'll apply for the Equity Incubator for the spring. All right, they just finalized the name, and the judges are coming. Oh, they have to sign the check. Can't, and then they'll go. All right. The judges are returning. This is the exciting moment we've been waiting for. We'll give you each a microphone. And if you could explain.
Do I win a gift card?
Yeah, you did not. It's to our good friend, Jeff.
There you go. Okay, so I will start with, is it Tali? The lemon bars were great. The texture was great. Oh, can you hear it? Okay. Here we go. The lemon bars were great. The texture, the presentation, the powdered sugar on top, it checked all the boxes. I think you did a great job. Thank you.
And it's like I said before, the lemon bar was as advertised. It was absolutely delicious. Things to, when you do these in the future, things to do super, super easy is maybe a little bit of lemon zest on top or something else. But otherwise, it was great.
Okay, Caitlin, the chocolate balls were awesome. Integrating the mushrooms into them, the matcha, the different powders were really good. A little bit dry, I know there's things you could add to moisten it up a little bit, and we'll let the chef.
Yeah, and I'll go back to sustainability. I think it was a great thing, a great effort. And I was telling them I lost a national competition in Vegas this summer, but a big part of that was sustainability. So when you did that, I'm like, that's cool. I mean, and we're at a phase, we're at a level of our history where things are happening to our food supply, the food chain, everything. And so we're finding new ways to use food product that's been around for millennia, but we're finally learning how to use it in different ways. So I applaud you for that.
And Caitlin, your dessert was great. The technical aspect of it was really, really good. A lot of detail, a lot of hard work going into it. It was slightly overcooked, you know, but that could have had to do with the warming cabinet.
Oh, is
But-
that Lynn?
Oh, is that Lynn? I'm sorry.
Lynn.
I'm sorry. Sorry. But the warming cabinet might have, you know, dried it up a little bit, but it was really good.
Yeah, it was a great effort, and I'm telling you, you got to do that for the holidays, man. That big. And he said he had one at his engagement party. Was it
30 years ago, or
Yeah.
yeah, so, but
Yeah.
yes.
So it was good. It was a great effort and nice composition, and well done. Announce?
You can announce, yes.
You announce.
You announce.
Okay. This has been exciting. This is like my first time in this campus. This is first time doing this kind of competition, and very nice job for all the contestants. So thank you very much. But we decided the winner is Lynn.
And then one with your dessert. One final applause for these amazing judges. It was so much fun having them here, so we really appreciate it. It was great. All right, thanks everyone for coming. Stick around for food, and we'll see you at the next event, December 9th.